Hi guys. Okay, so this week I read The Westing Game by Ellen Raskin. The Westing Game won the Newbery Award in 1979. It's a mystery novel for young kids, and it follows these 16 characters. And we start out with the 16 characters coming together and living in an apartment complex that they so they're all kind of living in close quarters, and then finally they're all called together and they kind of more or less realize why they were brought together. They are apparently the 16 heirs of a very rich paper company president, Sam Westing. And so he has brought them together to solve his murder. So he leaves each of the pairs with clues. And so we kind of follow, not only we get to see what clues that they have, but we also more or less get to follow the characters and find out basically who they are. Because when we first meet them, we kind of get the facade or the mask that they put on for everybody else to see, and they want people to see. But then we get to know the characters for like who they truly are, and things are not always what they seem, which is a really big theme in this book. Because one of the biggest things at the end is that we find out that Sam Westing is not actually dead. He's actually been playing a character. In fact, 4 different characters he plays throughout the book to really confuse and throw off all the players. And so it's really fun, and it'll make you think, try to figure out who done it, and it turns out no one did, and just try to figure out like what the whole point of this was. Is to find someone clever enough to take over his company, someone smart enough. And you really get to know the characters, and you get to know them and like them on a deeper level, because not every character you'll like. So this one is definitely about seeing beyond the surface. That's what I really like about this book. And the activity that I would do with it, I would probably do one about halfway through and decide, can you tell me who did it? And try to throw them off and see if they have the answer. Or maybe who they think is right, which player is right and why. And then the other thing I would do is I would probably have them, by the end of it, tell me which character, because we get to know them on such a deeper level. Tell me what character you side with and you recognize them and just connect with the most. Because each of these characters is something deeper, something more than what they are when we first meet them. And so I like the book that this book goes deeper. Let's go past the surface. So this is what I read, The Westing Game by Ellen Raskin. Really good. Definitely recommend. See you guys next week.